Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm building around Choice Band Hawlucha for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. Basically what Hawlucha does is blow back fairy types like Primarina as well as Clefable with a Choice Band Brave Bird. I have Mold Breaker on here, which you might find really odd because what Mold Breaker does is it shows it in the chat that you have the ability when you switch in, and obviously we don't want that because we want them to think that I'm unburdened. However, I really want to hit a Mimikyu through the disguise with this thing, and if I can do that then I might change it later, but I really want to be able to do that, and if it ends up costing me games too many times, like they know that I'm not unburdened, I'll change it to Limber, but I really want to make that happen. We have Adamant Nature right here because while the Jolly Speed tier is good for stuff like Gengar and Keldeo, it doesn't outspeed Cinderace, so I'd rather just have the power boost to give me the guaranteed OHKO against Primarina. And what I'm going to do is pair this with a Choice Scarf Gardevoir because I want good speed control that can revenge kill weather Pokemon because unfortunately Hawlucha doesn't have that unburden to be able to outspeed all of them. Let's go ahead and run Trace because we can trace the speed boosting ability. Then we can go Moonblast, Psyshock, and another thing that I definitely want on this is Trick because it's able to cripple a lot of walls that Hawlucha would otherwise struggle with, like Hippowdon and Corviknight for instance, so that's really nice. Why is Trick not registering? Hello? There we go. And then Thunderbolt in this slot right here. Let's go ahead and run max special attack and max speed. And good, I like that. So there's the Hawlucha and there's the Gardevoir. So this could be my last live before the DLC. So what I want to do is use something fun. What is fun? I'm pretty sure the DLC actually comes out tomorrow, right? Yeah, Wednesday. You guys are seeing this on Tuesday, so this probably will be my last live before the DLC. So what mon do I want to use? So in the past, you guys probably have followed that I used Adamant Swords Dance Weavile. However, that's not really a thing you can do anymore because Cinderace is in the tier right now. However, I'm really curious if Jolly SD still has a place in the metagame. Like, we have to run Jolly because Cinderace is such a prevalent threat right now, and we need the speed tier to ensure that the only way they can hit us is with Sucker Punch. Let's go ahead and run Swords Dance, Knock Off, Ice Shard, and Icicle Crash, and then we'll make it Heavy Duty Boots, of course. So Jolly is weird. Like, the power difference is definitely noticeable, especially since 120, if I'm being honest, is not really that strong. Like, it's not a super strong wall breaker or anything, so that Adamant Nature really helped out before, but I'm curious if Jolly SD can still provide us with a win condition. Anyway, that's going to be the Weavile right there. We have two physical attackers now, which is really good because they can weaken each other's threats. Like, Weavile is great at weakening stuff like Mandibuzz and Hippowdon, so Hawlucha can take advantage of that. Like, obviously Hawlucha does resist the foul play, but because we're banded, it actually does quite a bit more, so that's pretty scary. What I want to do now, though, is get some hazards on the board, because every time I use SD Weavile, I feel like having hazards up makes the difference between the opposing Pokemon being in range of Ice Shard and not being in range of Ice Shard, so it's basically forced right now in the metagame to run a rocker that beats Cinderace, because if you don't, chances are you're not running a defensive check to it. And generally what I like to do is run bulky offense, so on bulky offense you need defensive checks to the opposing threatening Pokemon, not Aegislash. So what do I want to do about that? Like, if you're running hyper offense, sure, don't run a Cinderace counter, right? Like, you're just going to be setting up and trying to, like, break through it naturally, but right here I think that something like a Hippo, a Komodo, or a Toad would really do me a lot of work. So I like Hippowdon's ability to get reliable recovery. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, if I just add Hippowdon plus Mandibuzz, Mandibuzz gets Overcoat, which is really great because it's able to ensure it doesn't take hazard damage, I mean sand damage from Hippowdon. And then what I can also do is use it as a ghost resist for Dragapult, which Weavile obviously does not take on. So let's go ahead and run Hippowdon plus Mandibuzz. I did mention it didn't take hazard damage. I was thinking about Heavy Duty Boots on it at that time. Let's go ahead and run the Overcoat. So that's one thing that I really like about this defensive core. Overcoat just makes it so that you really don't have to get chipped away at all. Let's run Leftovers because that ensures that we can take two Banded Pyro Balls from Cinderace. And we'll go Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Slack Off, and Whirlwind. Whirlwind over Roar because of soundproof Pokemon. Let's run Defensive and then Spadef on this one, I guess. Put the 4 in Spadef here, and that will be our defensive core. So I guess this last mon is just going to be another offensive guy. Like, I don't really see the point in not running one of those. So who would I have to finish this moveset? Who would really help me out offensively here? I think Foul Play, U-Turn, Defog, and Roost, and we have one slot left, so what would help me out? What am I weak to? What can I not break? Toxapex looks like kind of a pain if I'm being honest. Like, Gardevoir can break through it technically, but like I don't like you relying on choice Pokemon to break Toxapex because they just switch out good up hazards and they just force this Pokemon in so many times to the point where I'm not going to beat Toxapex. So whatever the wall breaker I'm using is going to be, it has to be able to beat that mon. So I'm thinking that like SD Track wouldn't be bad, but I would love a special attacker. Maybe like Hydreigon here would be good. Triple Dark though? Whatever, we're doing it. Triple Dark for the last live before DLC, why not? Let's run Nasty Plot with Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, and Flash Cannon. We'll make it modest because I want to be able to Oko Clefable for Gardevoir. And I believe that will be the team, so let's go ahead and get a game. So I have a game right here. We have a Sticky Webs team to deal with right now, and the funny thing is, Banded Hawlucha is probably going to end up killing Mimikyu with Mold Breaker Iron Head, so I really want to see that happen, but regarding the lead against the Ribombee, I think Gardevoir is definitely my best bet. I don't think he would lead off with the Durant, and he shouldn't go for Stun Spore. What he should do is, well, I mean, this is great. I can go for Moonblast here. I don't know why he did this, like, it's so free for me now. And like, Durant's Spadaf is horrible. I don't even think it takes two of these. Although he could be Banded First Impression, so maybe I should get out of here and just not mess around with it. He goes for Iron Head. He could actually be Scarf, but I think my best play is just to get up rocks. Nobody hits multiple hustle boosted moves anyway. I guess we hit them and flinch them, never mind. Okay, but I do get my rocks up, which is really all I wanted, so that's great. I think he's Scarf. Although that could be Banded. And I'm dodging again, okay. Sweet. So I do 41 there, meaning I can stay in this next turn. Which is really nice. Yeah, I think Hawlucha is just going to have a ton of fun this game if he doesn't forfeit. Like, he gets destroyed by Brave Bird. And I don't want this setting up on me, so I'm just going to go for Whirlwind. He unfortunately burns me, but this is fine. I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. I hope he tries to set up. That would be funny. Because I really want to get that KO with Hawlucha. Unfortunately, I show my ability, which is like the downside of this, but maybe he won't notice, right? Anyway, we're going to go for Brave Bird here. It's not like he has a switch even if he does try to pivot around, so it's fine. Like, I don't really care. Yeah, and we're going to be able to knock out Mimikyu through it. Like, even though I show it, what option does he have, right? Like, he can't beat me right now. So he's either going to go Durant again for, like, first impression, or he's going to go to, like, Diggersby. I don't know. I think I switched this out for sure, though. Like, close combat is free now. I don't have to take a recoil or anything, which could allow me to take quick attack and whatnot. Although, I could stay in here if I live. I mean, if I knock him out, but let's see. The team did very well while testing, by the way. I won like 3 games in a row. I don't kill him, so I guess we're switching. I don't need Mandibuzz around, like, I can beat the Diggersby anyway. We're gonna go for U-turn and bring back Hawlucha though, because I really want to just bandit close combat through everything. That's like my goal here. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That's not gonna help you against my Mon. You can try to live if you want, like, you know, bandit close combat, 466 attack. The attack stat's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's probably the lowest attack stat I've used on a banded Pokemon in a while. But anyway, we're looking pretty set to go here. I don't even know if this lives, but I should switch again. Maybe. I mean, I don't want him subbing for free, so I have to go out into a Pokemon that can deal with that. Or I just stay in and see what happens. So let's go ahead and find out what's up. Oh. 86 to... Yeah, just get out of here. How about that? And then... I guess he could trust to quick attack me now. Like, I don't even know if he would have quick attack on webs, but I'm just gonna close combat. He does, but like... I still have Mandibuzz to deal with Durant, and I still have also Ice Shard. So what we're going to do here is go to Hydreigon. Go ahead and Draco, I guess. And then if he's not Scarf Durant, I mean, the thing is I have boots on my Weavile, right? So I think the best thing to do is first go Mandibuzz and hope that that can break through. So assuming he Scarf and locks Iron Head, I might need to get a bit lucky with either a dodge or not getting flinched with Mandibuzz, which I didn't want it to come down to. Okay, but he just missed immediately, so that's the downside of Hustle, right? That's going to be the game, and I'll be right back. So now that I've gotten to do the thing to Mimikyu, I went ahead and switched the ability to Limber, because I don't want to show the fact that I'm banded immediately, right? I've already gotten to use the Mold Breaker Iron Head, or Brave Bird, whatever I knocked it out with, so let's go ahead and stick with Limber from this point forward. What I want to do is be very mindful of Age Slash, and I think that Weavile can endgame him depending on whether Cinderace is the Scarf, so what we're going to do is lead off with the Gardevoir. Against the Primarina, I can Thunderbolt. I don't know if he specs, I really don't want to lose this Mon, but at the same time, I want to get chip on this for Weavile, because if that is my win condition, I need to do that. Here I can go to Mandibuzz and hope that he doesn't double to Primarina. There isn't really a good mid-ground that covers the double anyway, like, I'm not going to go hard Hydreigon. Goes for Toxic, that is fine. I think he's probably specs then, if he made that play. So what he should do here is get out and, yeah, go to Mandibuzz, or I guess Hippo would have made a good play too. However, what I can do here is get in Gardevoir. And, yeah, I just want to click Moonblast if I'm being honest. He could go back to Aegislash, but I don't really care. Like, I guess losing my Scarf here could be bad if he's a knockoff, but I really value the damage on Mandibuzz as well for Hawlucha and Hydreigon. I don't know, let's see. He does opt to make the Aegislash play again. I did get a nice drop though. Almost tempts me to stay in, but I still think Mandibuzz is the pivot to make. Yeah, because he hasn't really made a oh, that Toxic was a good play, I guess. However, what I can do here is go ahead and U-turn. If he Flash Cannons again, so be it. Like, I'll get in my Weavile, but if he does this, then what I get to do is get in Hydreigon, I think. But he does have the Primarina, which is really what's scaring me right now. I think Dark Pulse is fine, as he does go Mandibuzz as the pivot. We're gonna go hard Gardevoir on the U-turn, because that doesn't really allow in anything other than Aegislash. I guess it does allow this in, but I have a counter to this. Would he U-turn though? He does burn the Power Ball. I don't know how big that'll be. I'm gonna go ahead and Rocks up. I guess it could be annoying against the Aegislash, but okay, this isn't Scarf. That's really good. I think I'm in a really commanding position with... I don't die to anything here. I just gotta not get flinched by Zen Head, but I think that I'm probably gonna end up winning with Weavile. So here he should not stay in, right? He should go Mandibuzz, so I'm gonna make a really risky pivot into Gardevoir. As he does opt to just Boom Burst, okay. I guess he could have stayed in to just knock me out, but yeah, I don't know why I thought he would switch. Attacking though is pretty free. I thought I was healthier, I don't know why, but anyway, I'm gonna go for Psyshock. Let's think. I could Moonblast. I really want to keep my Scarfer, but I think keeping hazards up is even more important, so I'm gonna go for Moonblast here. Like, if he stays in, I get Chip on him, and then if he goes Mandibuzz, I prevent the defog, right? If he goes Cinderace, I crit it and put it pretty low. We're gonna make the Hippo play here. Keep this around, of course. Goes right for the Power Ball. And yeah, basically I think I've set it up to where there's no way Weavile doesn't win. Unless the Toxtricity is actually the Scarfer, which... if it is, that's concerning, because I don't know how much I'm doing with Hydro Pump. I mean, Ice Shard. I'm gonna go... I don't know if he has Sucker Punch or not. I think Weavile here is the play. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with a knockoff. And see what he wants to do, because this might force Primarina in, which is what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I think I might need to force damage on... oh, wait, it showed Black Sludge. What am I talking about? Yeah. So what I need to do is get damage on Primarina, and then this game should be a win. Because ISD up, this shouldn't be able to beat me. I guess I need to go to SD fodder, but there's a few targets. What is he thinking about? You either go ahead and sack off this, or you go hard Prim. I guess you could sack off Aegislash too, but I feel like that mon is worth keeping. You know, it's really annoying because if Hawlucha had like 2 more base speed, that would be really good against Cinderace, but it's just 1 point shy and it gives Cinderace a lot of openings, so he does opt to sack the Aegislash, which is understandable. He's gonna go Primarina here, right? That's really his only play. Yeah, but this is good. Any Rock Strip this thing takes is like really nice for me. I can't stay in though, I have to switch out. We're gonna use this as the pivot. It is Leftovers. Okay, well that makes this hard. Not too hard though. We're gonna go to this and click Brave Bird. If he stays in, I think I win. If he switches out into Hippo, I might have to go Hydreigon, but yeah, that should be a game in my favor. I don't think he can beat my Weavile anymore because he did that. Bandit Hawlucha did come through there. I love picking up Okos against fairies with Hawlucha. So he goes Cinderace here, which is fine. I think I might as well keep this around, but I don't need this mon. And then I just go Weavile here. I shouldn't SD though, like this is not the mon to SD up in front of. What I need to do here is go for a knockoff. I guess technically if I want to 2-hit KO Hippo, Icicle Crash is the play, but if I've missed, then that's bad. That's obviously assuming that I'm able to kill the mon in front of me right now. Which I don't, so yeah, the knockoff is always the play here. And then basically, I think it comes down to just how Weavile can do in the end here. I think it probably does win. Oh, now that it did that, it definitely just does win. I could SD up, but I don't want to get put in range of Sucker, so let's go ahead and knock again. Just to be a bit safer. Yeah, pick up the KO, and then basically, Hippo shouldn't be able to put me in range of Cinderace's attack, and as long as I can Icicle Crash through it, I should have this. It's the play not to stay in, actually. It could be to switch out. Let's preserve before committing here. I mean, I'm heavy duty boots, so I don't really care. And then this should, well, it would have gotten to it KO'd, but now here we are. I'm still gonna Draco it. Oh, well, I critted that turn, so I guess that makes up for everything. Let's go ahead and it's like Gardevoir, right? Not this. Yep, that's fine. I don't think that, despite him being fighting typing, he should live here. Knockoff doesn't that much, so if he was fighting, it's still doing 31 to 37, and he's at 24. So we pick up the KO, and then I'm pretty sure I've kept the tools to beat this mon. If I miss both the Draco and Icicle Crash, I should lose, but maybe not. If he's not like body press, then I should win. He goes for that. And then yeah, we can Dark Pulse here and pick up the win against this team. I think he would have won had he kept Primarina, but then again, who expects the banded Brave Bird, right? I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. We're playing against like Appleton bulky offense. So I don't really know what to think of this, but what I do know what to think about is my Hawlucha and the fact that it actually kind of destroys him. He ends up leading off with the Gyarados, so I guess he wants to go for a game. If that's how it is, then I'll go ahead and crit your Clef. I'm sorry, dude. Jeez, that is a brutal turn one. Goes Aegislash. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz. Reduce that off, I guess. He might just stay in and try to crit me back, but he does have to switch. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna not go Hippo, I think. I think Hawlucha is actually not very good anymore, but yeah, Hawlucha got the kill. I'm just gonna sack it here as he goes ahead and knocks me off. Like, I don't know if he has Grass Knot, and I want to keep the sand around. Although, looking at this, he probably doesn't have Grass Knot. So I'm gonna get this in, go ahead and get up rocks. And then right here, what I want to do is hard pivot in. These typically don't run dragon moves. Yeah, I was gonna say, he shouldn't have one, and then I'm gonna risk it here as he goes for body press. Okay, well, let's just pick up my KO then and move on. Not what I wanted out of my Hydreigon, but I do get the KO on Mandibuzz, which is helpful. That is a double down though, which is a bit brutal for me. I want to win. Like, I already got lucky with the crit. I don't want to like blow it after that. Let's go ahead and bring out Hippo. This is cool. I can go for Earthquake here. I think he probably brings an Appleton again, but I don't honestly care. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gardevoir on this time, and just start throwing off Moonblast. He might have a Leech Seed, but if he does something like that, then what I can do is Moonblast it through. And then basically what I'm trying to do is force a win using... Okay, now here's the thing. If he ends up flinching me with Gyarados against my Mandibuzz, this is not going to be a win, but I'm going to hope he doesn't do that. He goes ahead and Flash Cannons. Healthy is Appleton? Pretty healthy. Okay, I don't know what that play was. Like, what? I think he thought I would U-turn or something. I honestly have no idea, but... Anyway, that was definitely not his best decision. Hits the recover button, makes sense. We're gonna Moonblast here. He might bring back Scotty Beam again, who knows, but... Basically what I'm trying to do is keep Hippo for the Zera. I'm keeping Mandibuzz healthy for the Gyarados, but... Okay, he sacks the Gyara, so now that means that I just have to beat this Sage Slash and it should be my game. Which Weavile should be able to force. So we're gonna go Mandibuzz here. And that's gonna 2-hit KO me, obviously, but I think I'm in a position where I can bring this in, go right for the knockoff. Knock out Appleton if I hit the Icicle Crash, which we're gonna hope I do, obviously. Because this is what I've kept to revenge this. Wow. I mean, if he knocked me out, I still would have picked up the kill with Gardevoir, but I think he might have won with Flash Cannon. Alright, dude, I'm sorry. Like, this was not really that competitive of a game. I got pretty lucky here between the crit and that flinch. Now, granted, I guess Dickfat's that good, huh? I didn't actually think it would take it that well. Anyway, let's think about this. So I think what I should do is sack Gardevoir, go Hippo, Earthquake, and then beat the Aegis Flash using... Yeah, I see. If he does this, it's the exact same thing. All I have to do is Thunderbolt here to then bring out Weavile. Click Knockoff. Pick up this KO, and then basically just knock off here. He might have Drain Punch. But like, that's still not going to stop my Mon. Yeah, he's a little bit too low on health, unfortunately, so... I got lucky this game, I have to admit it. Like, if I didn't crit the Clef and I was gonna die with Weavile, I probably would have lost. I'll be right back. Alright, so we had a lucky game right here, and now we have a game right there. Now we have a game here where I kind of get 6-0'd by Cloyster, so what I have to do is ensure that it's never able to set up. What I'm going to do is lead off with my Hippowdon, which is set up fodder for Cloyster, don't get me wrong, but what I'm hoping happens is that he tries to taunt first, and then I can Earthquake him to get some damage off, then pivot out. He should taunt, right? So what I'm going to do is go for the Earthquake, and then get some damage off, and then what I'm going to do here is switch out into something that can revenge, which would be Gardevoir. I'm pretty sure I just lose to Hawlucha, though. Like, I don't see how I have a check here. Because he gets up Light Screen and then just wins with it, right? I don't think I can do anything about that. But I think Gardevoir is the play. Goes ahead and gets up Reflect. I have to Scarf Moonblast, but I think I might need to like crit Cloyster or something because I don't see how else I beat it. So he's gonna go ahead and probably die to Moonblast this turn. He might taunt me just to make sure that I'm not doing anything else, but I guess he could also go like Clef or something. I wonder what Clef is, because if it's mono stored power, Weavile beats it down, but that's not the threat I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about Cloyster. I can beat Poltegeist using Hydreigon. I can manage the Hawlucha, but I did no damage there. What I'm going to do here is... Okay, I think this is my chance to get up rocks and see what happens. Like, I don't even care if he passes that to Grimmsnarl. I just want to get up my rocks, dude. As he teleports into who? I have Whirlwind on this, so he tries to set it up with Cloyster now. That's all good. But yeah, we'll see what he wants to do right here. I think... Okay, he's gonna go Cloyster. I have to Whirlwind it. Like, there's no question right here. He might attack immediately, but I don't care. Like, I have to Whirlwind. Yeah, okay, I don't get flinched, which is good for me. He would go for the Psychic move here, which is good. I think we're actually in a pretty decent spot. As long as I don't give Cloyster setup opportunities, which Weavile does, then I should be fine this game. Right here, though, I think I'm just gonna Earthquake. That doesn't knock me out, which is nice. I guess he just takes the KO, though, right? Alright, that's all good. I don't think there's a Scarf. So let's go ahead and get in my Weavile. I did just mention this is setup fodder, but I do knock off the... No, I actually can't stay in, right? I could try to SD up here and be aggressive. He is Scarf. And I can't Ice Shard this, huh? How fast are you? 317, that is a problem. Okay, Mandibuzz. You can take these hits, I know it, but that was a yikes. I didn't think he would actually be Scarf. Not on this team. So sacks that. Cloyster cannot set up on Mandibuzz, which is important. I can beat Hawlucha using Foul Play plus Ice Shard. Is he really going to try to set up, or is he attacking? Okay, I'm really hoping that's Ice Shard range. It should be. It's a 4x resist and it's Cloyster, dude. How much am I doing? I mean, I don't know why I'm calculating it. I don't have another play here. 3.7 to 4.5. I'm pretty sure. Can I check his exact HP amount? I cannot. That's concerning. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna... Well, I guess I could switch out if I really want to. Do I keep this around? It checks Poltegeist. It helps out against Indeedee. No, I don't. I keep that, and then I have to hope I kill here. Come on, 4%. I am jolly. It says 3.7 to 4.5. I'm pretty sure that means I'm gonna do 4. Okay, well, I killed him. I'm pretty sure I killed him though. Like, that's the thing. I am jolly, so I outspeed Hawlucha. He has to go Indeedee again, which I think what I'm gonna do against is perhaps try to get in Gardevoir. Although if Gardevoir gets put in range, I do lose, right? Because I don't know if Hawlucha takes the hit, but if Hawlucha can take the hit, then I can win. Okay, but the biggest threat is gone. That's what's important here. He's gonna get up Psychic Terrain with the thing. I think I see what I should do. I sack off this. No, I sack off Hawlucha of my own, I think. Everybody's good. I don't know who to sack. I might even sack Hydreigon, but then I open up Poltegeist, so I don't think that's a play. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't go hard to Gardevoir. I have to sack somebody, then get in Gardevoir. And I think I'm going to sack off my Hawlucha. I think that's the weakest mon in this matchup. Because my Weavile can win in theory, and then I can use Gardevoir to beat the Indeedee. Let's think though, does Hawlucha take a hit from Scarf Indeedee? Because if it does, that changes things as well. Indeedee, I guess they don't typically earn Dazzling Gleam. Okay, Hawlucha also lives. That makes this really tough. So obviously he's gonna go to this, right? Do I sack off Weavile or do I sack off Hawlucha? I think I actually sack the Weavile. Because I don't see a setup opportunity for his Hawlucha, right? It should be Adamant. No, the safest thing to do is sack my Hawlucha. It will take the hit, but I can get in Gardevoir after to beat this mon. Let's go ahead and Iron Head here. Get in Gardevoir, throw off Moonblast. If I have to, I'll trick the Clefable to prevent it from setting up. He opts to sack his Hawlucha. Okay, so he's trying to set up Indeedee endgame, I think. So he wants to get this in range, so let's see how he wants to try to approach that situation. I can't sack here, I have to go Hydreigon. Opts to double in Clefable, okay. So if I Flash Cannon, then I can maybe revenge him using Gardevoir, so that's what we're going to try. Actually, I think this play is better first. Let's go ahead and Icicle Crash. He clicks Protect. I should have SD'd and I would have won. How much do I do though? Because if I'm able to kill this thing, or put it in range of Psyshock, which I did, I think I sweep with Psyshock because Poltegeist should not live that hit. I can't click Moonblast, that allows Poltegeist to set up, right? But Psyshock should kill it. I want to say it does. Poltegeist to Fizz Def is horrible. Oh, that's not doing enough. I have to go for that roll, which I don't like. He gave me Psychic Terrain though. He's hard throwing, dude. Okay, but he put me at -1, meaning it's the exact same thing, right? Under Psychic Terrain, but I'm at -1, so it literally comes down to a roll right here, which I apparently somehow... Oh, he knocked me out with Shadow Ball immediately, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I tried my best right there, but unfortunately I wasn't able to outplay the setup sweepers. It's all good though. Right here I can actually trace the Swift Swim with Timid Gardevoir, so that's going to be my game plan. I'm leading off with Hawlucha though. Brave Bird is so good as a lead. If he leads off with Pelipper and I banded Brave Birded, that could give me the opening I want. Let's see though, against Pelipper, how much is he actually taking? I don't want to rush it if I can keep Hawlucha. 56 to 66, okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my game plan should just be keep the Reverse Weather, keep the priority and try to endgame with Gardevoir if possible. But I need a Seismitoad in range. Hydreigon can do work here. So let's see what he does. He leads Permarina. This is the freest Brave Bird of my life. Goodbye. Nobody expects a Brave Bird from Bandit Hawlucha. It's so funny. I like it so much. But yeah, let's see what he does here. He goes Aegislash, so I'm going to make the play into Mandibuzz. Okay, crit Steel Beam. I'm pretty sure I would have lived and forced him to use another one, but it's fine. I have gotten lucky during this video, like I've mentioned. Let's go ahead and Dark Pulse here. Brings out Pelipper, which gets destroyed. And he's basically setting himself up for failure against Gardevoir. I even get a flinch there. Okay, that kind of sucks if you had Body Press, but I'm pretty sure once this thing dies, you really can't beat my Gardevoir. Like, he still has Aegislash, but I still have many ways to revenge Aegislash, and that's also a Pokemon that just gives my Hawlucha and a Weavile just free attack, so I don't even know if it mattered. Also, it's at 50, right? Yeah. So I don't think he can win anyway. Like, this should have been a guaranteed win the moment he gave me that Ferrothorn damage. I mean, now it's even more guaranteed, obviously, because I flinched, but the point I'm trying to make is it probably didn't matter. So he goes Barraskewda. That's the correct play. Good job. I'm gonna go Hippo here. Just reverse the weather right now and let him knock me out, of course. Then we are going to make the play into Gardevoir. Hit him with a Psyshock. And basically what I'm trying to do here is force damage on Aegislash, so that way I get a crit, but he would have gotten 2-hit KO'd next time. I hope that makes sense, right? Like, I'm not trying to justify the hacks, obviously it sucks, but I think I had a pretty easy path to victory here regardless. That's the point I'm trying to make. I have to remember to trace a Swift Swim user, though I can't trace something else, so what's going to happen is he's going to bring out the Barraskewda. I am going to sack off Hydreigon, go Gardevoir, click Psyshock. No, actually, the better place to keep Hydreigon and sack this, so let's go ahead and Ice Shard there, bring this in. Moonblast might actually be the better play. I don't think it matters, right? I mean, I guess I'll click Moonblast. So he goes Toad. I do have the Swift Swim, though. Aegislash. Maybe I lost. How much do I do? Oh, he went for Shadow Sneak. Does he have Aqua Jet? Is he banded? I think he's banded anyway. Why did he Shadow Sneak? He also crit me, which put me in range of this Aqua Jet if he has it. He does, but I think he's banded into it, so I should be fine anyway. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way you're doing that if you weren't banded into it, so I think he had to Shadow Sneak then. So that's going to be that. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right now. My opponent has a team that is very weak to Hydreigon, so that's what we're going to try to use right here. I think Weavile can for sure win too, but regarding lead, I think Hawlucha is for sure the way to go. If he leads off with Dragapult, I'll go Mandibuzz. If he leads off with Cinderace, I'll go Hippo. I guess giving him momentum could be a bit annoying, but I think this is the best thing to do. If he leads off with this, though, that's the interesting thing, because he could Toxic me. That would be the annoying thing here, but I think Close Combat could be worth it to click immediately. Alternatively, I'll just U-turn out into, like, Hippo. As he crits an Overheat. Yikes, that's annoying. Didn't really want that. I don't know if he Scarfed Togekiss. Okay, I'm going to go to this here, and I'm just going to bank on him going Togekiss, and me being able to Nasty Plot up on it. That's the goal. Okay, so I don't know if he's Scarf or not. I got buffeted by Sandstorm first. Go Cinderace, yeah. That's... I mean, I couldn't not Flash Cannon the Togekiss, right? The problem is now I don't have a switch in, so we're gonna go to this and hope that it can switch in somewhat. He's gonna get back the Rotom here, I think. Alright, I think the game plan is just... Okay, he goes this to dazzle me. That's cool. I'm gonna go to you. I think I'm gonna try to force damage on Fair, then try to Psyshock through his team. So let's go ahead and do that here. I think that is a good endgame possibility. So here I knock off, as he goes for Power Up, and it doesn't even knock me out, so I get to Icicle Crash now, and he might go Pex, but I honestly don't care. Like, I'll knock it off after. And that'll be all good. And then basically from there, I'm going to try to Psyshock through with Gardevoir. I think that's a good way to do this. I might need a bit more damage on Rotom, though. That's the thing. Hydreigon's still at 77, which is nice. He does opt to keep it. Okay, I was hoping he wouldn't, because that would be great for Gardevoir, but I guess it's fine either way. Because what I'm going to do right here is go... I think go Gardevoir now. Hit him with a Psyshock. Goes Hippowdon. It doesn't take damage though. Yeah, actually that's really bad. He does miss the lead sheet though. I think that might save me this, because he would have gotten recovery for that Psyshock. And now he's not doing that. Okay, well... lame miss, I have to admit. I don't know if he would have stayed in either way, but like... that does open up the door for Gardevoir, and I think I should actually just Psyshock here. I mean Brave Bird here to put him in range, because I think if he's Life Orb he would knock me out maybe. I did a lot with that Brave Bird. Like, that is a surprising amount for a resisted hit. Anyway, I'm gonna go Gardevoir. Cinderace is cool, I can Psyshock through that. He might have Sucker Punch, but I doubt it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so I knocked that out. Oh, I traced Libero. Out comes a Dragapult. Goes for... is that banded? What? That did so much. I'm pretty confident that's banded. Like, that kind of has to be, right? That did so much. I think I lost because he's gonna U-turn, and I'm pretty sure banded U-turn kills me. Yeah, banded U-turn does way too much, dude. I lost a banded Dragapult. Alright, well, I mean, I didn't deserve to win this after the lead sheet anyway, so it's all good. Like, if he got that lead sheet off, my Gardevoir would not have been a win condition, but I definitely played this one a bit too safe. He's going to be able to wrap it up here with darts, and I'll get another game right now. So I have another game right now. I really want to get back on the winning side of things right here, so let's go ahead and see whether I can do that. This guy has Breaker Hawlucha and Cloyster, though, which are all such a pain, but I think that Weavile, if it has these up, can win, depending on whether Cinderace is Scarf. I'm going to lead off with the U for sure. Just hit him with close combat, honestly. I don't know if he's Sash, but this is so free right now. If he's like Scarf Thunder Punch, that's going to be kind of sad, but it looks like he is Sash, okay. He went for SD though, so I think he's probably Quick Attack? You'd think he would be Quick Attack, right? Okay, let's think before going Hippo, because I could open up the door for like Obstagoon and Cinderace if I make that sort of play. I don't really think that's too big of a deal though. I still have Scarf Gardevoir and Weavile for speed control. He does have the Quick Attack. And I think I'm going to try to get up Rocks here. I don't know if I live +2 Earthquake, I highly doubt it, but if I can get up Rocks, perfect. No, I sack. And then I get this in. Go ahead and hit this with the Ice Shard. This could be bad against Cloyster. I might have mispositioned this already. Like, if he goes Cloyster after this, I'm going to knock it off, obviously. But I have no idea if I'm doing enough. I should probably make the Weavile low kick just for this sort of thing. Like, Cloyster is such an issue. Such a cheap mon too, if I'm being honest. I hate that mon. That's got to be like one of the least competitive mons ever. So it's a Boot Cinderace, okay. Court change? Powerball. You clicking that again, or are you going to switch out here is the thing? It is court change, okay. Honestly, I did not think it would be, but that's pretty bad. I can foul play here. Do a lot. In fact, I think I'm going to try to take the KO on it. And then basically what I'm going to do is try to force a win with the Gardevoir before he can, like, sweep me. If he goes Cloyster now, it shouldn't be able to set up, I don't think. Didn't I do too much to the other one? I don't remember if that was with Rocks up or not, but anyway. Let's see. He is going to try Cloyster. I don't know if this sets up on me. I don't remember how much I did that other turn. He just attacks immediately, which is fine. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to go to Hydreigon here. We're going to go ahead and hit him with Dark Pulse. And I'm going to try to force that Gardevoir win like I talked about. Oh, it's Sash. I have Ice Shard though. So Ice Shard will save me against this. I'm going to go to Weavile here. Ice Shard. Obviously, there's really not another play here. And then basically I'm going to bank on him going Rillaboom after. So that'll hit me for a bit. If he goes Goon, that's fine, but I'm pretty sure Gardevoir sweeps, assuming it doesn't die to Hawlucha in 1. Which I want to say it doesn't die. Oh, he's Scarf. Okay, that's scary. I think what I have to do is go to you then. Hit you with a U-turn, perhaps? No, I Brave Bird. Double down there. I think my Gardevoir wins, though, because it should live the hit from Hawlucha. Does Acro knock me out? I don't think it does. Oh, let's see. 80 to 94, huh? That's from Adamant? Yeah, it comes down to that roll right down the middle. He has to Acro here, and I lived. On 1. And I'm pretty sure I do Oko Obstagoon. He literally got the 87 roll, and I was at 88, right? That is kind of a yikes. I thought it was a guaranteed live, if I'm being honest, but anyway, we'll see whether this has anything for me. I don't think it lives, though. Like, unless it's Assault Vest randomly, I should knock it out. He goes for Obstruct, but I'm pretty sure I knock him out here. Does this get, like, Quick Attack or something? I don't think so. Okay, clean, so I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is a good game to end things off on. I definitely like my Gardevoir in this game. His rocker is Terrakion, which he's probably going to lead with, so I still can't lead Hippo predicting that, because if he leads Kyurem, I give him the freest kill he's ever seen. So I think the best thing to do is lead Gardevoir. It's a bit risky if he Stone Edges, don't get me wrong, but I think he would click Rocks first, and I want to Scarf 2 at KO him right here, ideally. So if he goes for Stone Edge, I lose a pretty good piece of my team, but at least I prevent hazards, which is probably worse for me, but he's probably going to click Rocks. He goes for Rock Tomb. Okay, well, I think he's going to Rocks up anyway, right? So I still get to keep Gardevoir around, but the problem is it's in range of Groudon. So that's alright, I guess. I don't really understand risking the Rock Tomb miss, though, but I guess the damage did actually make a difference right here, so yeah, it makes some sense. I think that if I force damage on Groudon, I could win with... Okay, well right here I'm going out into Hippo, because these are typically physical. Yeah, and I want to get up my rocks too, start forcing damage on stuff for Weavile. Particularly like Kyurem, I need in range of Knockoff, and I need Groudon in range of Icicle Crash. Zera I need in range of Ice Shard too, I guess. So he does make the hard Kyurem play. That's what I would have done too. This thing is really good against me. What do I want to do about it? I think Hawlucha does have uses here. Being able to take the Aqua Jet as well as weaken Aegislash if I need to. Honestly, Hippo could be the sack, but if it's not Grass Knot Zera, I do want to keep that around. Okay. Who is weak here? I actually think I'm going to sack Gardevoir. No. This is difficult. I'm going to sack Mandibuzz. He does freeze me. As long as he doesn't switch out and try to use me for setup fodder, though, that's fine. Overcoat might work against me here, because I want to die to Weather as soon as possible. So I can bring out Hydreigon. I think Flash Cannon immediately is the play. Wait a minute, I'm modest. I forgot about the speed here, dude. No. No, don't do it. He's modest too, trust me, guys. Let's calc against Mandibuzz. Dude, I feel like he has to be modest. Every Kyurem's modest these days. That's why Hydreigon's modest too. Okay, so if he was timid, he just max rolled my Mandibuzz. I think he's modest though, and I'm going to be able to deal with him. He's timid. He got the timid max roll against my Mandibuzz there. Well, anyway, this is going to be the last game then. It probably was going to be anyway, but that annoys me a bit. I killed the Kyurem finally, but like... At what cost, right? My Gardevoir is in range of everything. He goes what I'm assuming is a Scarf Togekiss. I guess we'll find out here. Yeah, he goes right for that Scarf Dazzling Gleam. I think what I have to do is go Gardevoir and win a Speed tie to put him in range of Ice Shard. Which I wasn't able to do, yeah, so we're just going to leave right there and end it off. So unfortunately, I kind of messed up my Hydreigon speed tier there. I'm so used to Timid Hydreigon, I've been using Modest recently, and I'm still not really remembering it very well, so that ended up costing me that game, but it's all good, I guess, and that'll be that. So I did hope y'all enjoyed. We ended up finishing 5-3, I think, which is still positive, and like I netted points, so I'll take it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.